Hey, what's up, geeks? Today on Hashtag Geek Approved, we're going to talk about the latest from the S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball Z line, Android 17. I'm Captain TW, and let's crack him open and check him out. And here's Android 17 out of the packaging, and I have to say, I really like this figure already. The sculpting on him is incredible looking, and he stands at just about 5.5 inches tall, maybe a little under. As for his accessories, he comes with the instructions, a spare bandana, 2 different faces, a handgun, the holster, the handgun holding hand, and all these hands here, the jazz hands, the quotes, grabbing hands, relaxed hands, karate chop. He comes with a different type of crossed arm. They actually changed the design a little bit. I'll get into that later. A different belt, which again, it's something new, and I'll get into that as well. Alternate hair with an alternate head. So these are all the accessories you get with Android 17. So, they did change the design a little bit. However, it actually works out, and all the articulation from the older models, such as Goku and Vegeta, Piccolo, Krillin, even his sister, Android 18, the articulation is exactly the same. However, new design. So I'll still show you the articulation. He has a head and neck joint. Arms go all the way out, as well as all the way around. Instead of that extra shoulder piece, they added it to the torso, so it's not on the arm anymore. They gave new ball joints. He still has double elbow joint, full wrist rotation. He has an ab and diaphragm crunch over here, waist swivel. This belt is a separate piece. It's actually 2 belts as one piece, but I'll explain that later. He has full leg articulation, the upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees on that new system, but still double jointed. Actually, in my opinion, better, because it's not as bulky and actually poses better. And he has boot rotation, ankle pivot, and toe articulation. So even though they changed the design, you still get all the posability as you do for the older models. Now I'll talk about how to swap out his option parts. Let's swap out some option parts. First, you just unplug the head, then you take the bandana, unplug that, then you take the action pose bandana, plug it around. It does take a second to put in. Just gotta line up the pegs. It's 1, and that's 2. Alright, so the bandana's on. Then you want to take the alternate hair and the alternate head, snap that in. Then we'll take the new face, slide from the bottom. Then we'll take the new hair, plug it in. Mine's a bit tight, but it does go in. We'll take the whole head off for now, and just, there's the alternate head. So there, it's the head with the bandana. Now there's other pieces. If you want to take the alternate hand, unplug, take the new hand, plug right in. Or say you want to swap out the belt, unpeg them, take the new one off, take the other one, just kind of line it up, put them back together like this. Now say you want to put on the crossed arms, okay? Just until you hear the snap, that. And again, these things are now part of the torso. Here's the really neatly sculpted crossed arms. And in my opinion, they go on a lot easier because you just gotta line it up and plug it in. That to me looks really cool. And one more piece I forgot to mention is on the belt. This gun is molded in. It doesn't look it, but it is. Say you want to swap out the holster. Unpeg. Take the other holster. And just plug it in. And it's amazing that they did this. You know, they didn't have to, but they did. So yeah, those are all the option parts for Android 17. So, what hashtag Geek Approved rating do I give Android 17? I'm going to give him a 4.75 out of 5, only because of the struggles and all the different takes it took to get the head and the hair with the bandana together for this video. Other than that, this figure is totally worth it, and if you're a Dragonball fan or just a Figuarts fan, I'm a little of both. He's definitely worth it. Well, that's about it for this review. I hope you enjoyed, and I thank you for watching. You can find this video on InnerCityGeeks.com, and while you're on there, don't be shy, say hello, and follow us on all your favorite social media sites. We have some really amazing podcasts on there too. For example, have you checked out Good Games lately by Alex and Frank? They're continuously kicking ass. While you're uploading a bunch of selfies from behind caution tape on Instagram, or taking a gym selfie, or your lunch, don't forget to give me a follow at ICG Captain TW. And remember, if I haven't reviewed it, then it must not be hashtag Geek Approved. Peace.